All right. Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Have attention, please. All quiet, please. Thank you. Go ahead, take out your video sheet. We're going to continue on looking at the singing revolution, which is really, really, really cool because in the singing revolution, you have an opportunity for a people to hang on to their culture, their music, their singing. They love it. I mean, I noticed that when I traveled there the very first time in 1985 after I finished college, before I started law school, and I met my friends, and they were like singing. I'm like, oh my gosh, these people love to sing. My goodness. They love to sing. It was very, very much part of their way. Okay? Need to make sure you get to class. Make sure to get... What's that? Yeah, well, they need to let you out a little bit earlier, too, because otherwise then it impacts all the other classes. Okay, so have your sheet out. We're going to continue on. Get your sheet out. Let's go. So where last we left off, we have, oh, that's right, 1969, at the 100th anniversary song festival, the Soviet government, we've already started class, so come have a seat, get your sheet out. The Soviet government did not like the Estonians singing their song, Land of My Fathers, Land That I Love, Mu Isamaa un Minu Arm. And so they're like, no, we're not going to let you sing it. But they did, didn't they? They continued. They insisted on singing it. Okay? And they will, even if they're living in the repressive Soviet Union. They go for years with that hope that at least at the song festival, we're going to sing this song. We're going to sing this song. That is our hope. It is stubborn. Have you ever met somebody who was stubborn? And you're like, they just knew that there was just one thing that they were going to do. And for the Estonians, that's what it is. And so the Soviet government are like, what are they going to do? Round up 30,000 people and then the entire crowd and arrest them and so forth? If they can pick them off one by one, they will. And they had. They used the KGB to repress all kinds of various different things. When my friend and his band members in Ruya in the early 70s were starting to sing songs in Estonia and so forth and wanting to express themselves culturally, of course the Soviet authorities were very critical of that. Okay? Today you are going to... Would you like to hear a song by Irmas? Played in front of a large crowd of Estonians who are trying to figure out their way to get independence at a pivotal moment where Irmas takes to the stage as part of a big mixed song and speeches, and it's in there. It's actually, when we get to it, it will be in question number 31. Okay, this is September of 1988. Roughly of 900,000 non-Russian Estonians attending the Popular Front rally held at the Song Festival grounds in Tallinn. I'll give you the answer. You can write this down. Yeah, for 31. Over 300,000 people in attendance. They say it in the video. Over 300,000 people in attendance. They're not going to play all of the things. They have certain music, and they play some of the, or they repeat parts of the speeches. But it's fascinating because when you go through, and you're going to see, as we go through today, you're going to see various different political involvement. And some are going, let's go faster. And some are going, let's go slower. And others are going, I don't know, how do we do this? They all want Estonia to become freer. And many of them, most of them, in fact, want Estonia to become independent. But it's kind of like, at what stage? It's kind of like you guys. At what stage are you going to be fully independent of your parents? Okay, some of you guys are like, today? I don't know if you can financially pull that off. But it's a tactical thing. Shh. At what stage can the Estonians get their independence from the Soviets? Because if you have tried too much, boom. I mean, Gorbachev. I mean, he seems like a kind of nice guy here, but you're going to see some things in this film where he's going to be like, yeah, send in the troops and shoot up people who are protesting. You're like, whoa, Pizza Hut's not going to like that, Mr. Gorbachev. That's not going to help sell. Yeah, he gets hired by Pizza Hut after the end of the Cold War to help sell pizzas, because in America and the West, he's like, oh, he's Gorby, he's pretty cool. He allowed for communism to fall. And other people conveniently forget that he got a little bit, angry. I mean, how many of you guys have a picture of one of the nicest people in your lives? who could also get a little angry and irritated at times. You're like, Santa on edge. Okay, he's got a lot of things going on. So, but Gorby, he will do that. And yet, at this particular moment in time, Irmas, along with others, they don't have that in the video. They have the big, massive festival thing. He takes the stage, and I'm so happy I found this on the internet. Oh my gosh, it was like so perfect, because he takes the stage. They have the entire thing. It's like 3 hours long, I think it was. Anyway, several hours of this speeches and songs, and there he is on the stage. And he plays a song. He sings a song that he wrote about Estonia, in the Estonian language. And he plays it on his favorite acoustic 12-string guitar with fresh guitar strings. I would have liked to have been there. I was actually holding down my very first long-term job as a member of as a clerk for the Idaho Supreme Court in September of 1988. Yeah, no, it was cool watching all the news and everything, and I was able to put 2 and 2 together because I got a letter from Helia, right back in here. I got a letter from Helia about how she says, he loves the guitar strings. And I looked at the date and I compared it later with like the alignment of the thing. Yep, those are the guitar strings. Yeah.
Are they American?
No, they're Estonian.
Yeah.
They're Estonian. And if I have time,
But like, do they sing American?
I will tell you more about that.
Sing American?
I'm going to hold off on that. Shh, please. They sing in Estonian. They're pressured to sing as well in Russian. They would like, and I will actually talk about this more later, they would like to sing more in English. Because what is the biggest market for music in the world? The English market. I mean, ABBA, the very successful Swedish group, a lot of their successful songs are done in English, exactly. So it really opens up the market. And I'll tell you, like, as much as I feel like, hey, that was really cool, I did something simple as going to a store and buying guitar strings, later, when I get messages from Irmas and Helia, they're like, you know what you could really do that would be really cool and helpful? Could you take some of this music that's really super popular in Estonia and like come up with English lyrics so that it could access like the music market in the United States? Do I look like somebody who has the ability? And they would actually say, don't worry about translating it. Just come up with some good English. I'm like, oh my gosh. Here, could you just like take Shakespeare's plays and just, I don't know, put them into another language or something that you speak and so forth? Oh, and by the way, and it was also asked, who are your connections in the music industry in the United States of America? Even thinner than a guitar string, as in like non-existent. Would I have liked to have had that to provide opportunities for my friends? Heck yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. Okay? All right. Let us get back into the film. 1969, the Estonian singers won't shut up. The Soviets want them to, but they're going to keep singing their songs. Yes. Okay, let's do it.
tema peamine eesmärk oligi selleks, et kokku koos rahvaga maha laulda üks elatud õige. Kõik rahvas võis minna koju oma igapäevase töö juurde teadmisega Eesti vaid